this is my review of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Okay, so after Phobio realized he fucked up, he regroups with his party to figure out what went wrong and tries to figure things out. And mainly he's motivated by revenge against Milim because Milim did kind of kick his ass in front of a bunch of monsters. But although it was kind of his fault for not trying to sell things the right way, he tried to sell things with brute force rather than trying to be diplomatic. And that's what ultimately cost him the allies of Rimuru and his nation. But realizing that he needs to take out Milim in order to justify himself, he's approached by Tyr and one of her fellow Demon Lord's footman, who also works for Clayman, reveals that there is a way to defeat Milim and basically trick him into becoming an avatar for Charybdis, so that Charybdis can go and destroy Tempest and more or less be under their control. Rimuru, for the most part, is completely oblivious to this until Trini's little sister Triya shows up and informs him all of this, and informs him that even the Dryads are having trouble holding Charybdis off, and advise an airstrike against Charybdis in order to hold him off. And the problem with Charybdis is that not only is he a giant flying fish, but he's technically also Rimuru's brother, since Veldora gave him his name, which kind of developed a big father little sister type, little brother type thing. But Charybdis was created from Veldora's Magicules, which is basically makes him Rimuru's stepbrother. So it's going to be a little bit interesting. And during this, Rimuru also reveals his plan to one day defeat Demon Lord Leon in order to avenge Shuna. No, not Shuna. In order to avenge Shizu, because he wants Shizu to be able to rest easily, knowing that her tormentor has been dealt with. But he reveals that he can't focus on that now and has to deal with Charybdis first and foremost, which is, as we speak, and during this course of this week, going to be making its way slowly toward the city of Tempest and trying to destroy the Jura Tempest Federation. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, mainly they're going to have to rely on Gazelle Dwargo and the dwarves to aid them with an air raid, because they don't really have that many flying creatures in their army. I mean, they've got some dragon newts, obviously, that have little wings, but that's really it. I mean, yeah, they have Gabiru and some of the fellow lizard men that evolved, but they really don't really have any way to deal with Charybdis on their own. I mean, they can rely on the lizardmen, obviously, and Rimuru can also fly, but that's really it. So they do need to rely a bit more on the dwarves for the upcoming battle. And which is handy, because they just established an alliance with them. So, yeah, they're definitely going to have their work cut out for them, because basically, Charybdis is beyond the level of a Demon Lord and is a bit more powerful than anything else they could ever possibly face. Because even if Milim went in, which they don't allow because they realize they can't rely on her for everything, even if Milim went in and attacked Charybdis and tried to defeat it, Charybdis would still be able to beat her black and blue. So it's going to be a bit interesting. And also Fuse did indeed do what he set out to do, and did set up the rumor that Rimuru is a peaceful group of monsters that only helped defeat the Orc Lord, not actually defeat it themselves. And also tries to make preparations to build a route between Fuse and Rimuru's kingdoms. So that's going to be happening at some point. So it's going to be interesting seeing how this story progresses, because Charybdis is powerful, so it's going to be incredibly hard for them to actually defeat Charybdis. And then you've also got the fact that Rimuru really doesn't have a plan. I mean, he knows he needs to attack him from the air, but been established that the most powerful race in the series is the Dryads, and they were just barely able to hold off Charybdis. So it's going to be interesting to see how Rimuru succeeds in this aspect. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode, which is titled Charybdis. But yeah, if you guys are interested too, then be sure to let me know in the comments how you think this is going to play out. But anyway, if you guys did see this episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, what did you guys think? Let's get a discussion going in the comment section down below, or over on my Discord server, link in the description. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, then be sure to hit that like and the subscribe button. Also follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below, and also check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month, and it helps me make future projects like this one, so be sure to check it out and definitely help support me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!